Hello, welcome to the Fort Schuyler Honor Guard and Drill Team page. My name is Brandon Bordelon. I serve as the quartermaster. Today we're going over the M1 drill rifle. This is actually manufactured by a company out of Spain called Denex. They specialize in reconstructing historical firearms, models specifically of historical firearms. Everything we use is built up to be a replica, and it cannot be modified to fire in any way. So going further into the M1 Garand, there aren't really a lot of model manufacturing companies out there. Denex is definitely considered one of the better companies when it comes to this. The wood is sycamore and pine, directly from Spain. You have a zinc metal alloy acting as the metal that is electroplated, meaning it cannot be painted. That is what actually gives it its black color. In terms of weight and length, it is roughly the same as the original M1 Garand. Cosmetically, it is also the same. There are a few hiccups. The screw placement up here does not exist on the real firearm. The butt plate does not open up, and this cannot take stripper clips. There are quite a few advantages to using this model specifically. The first being that it is a model, it's a replica, which makes it way easier to transport and get into events. You can tell it's a model if anyone needed to be sure, because there's an orange tip up here at the front of the barrel, much like, I don't know, a paintball gun or an airsoft weapon. The other advantage is that the wood is real wood as opposed to fake wood. Fake wood cannot be repainted, it cannot be refinished. It also does not look nearly as nice as actual wood. Recently, this was actually restained with gunstock stain and then coated in a reflective finish, which is giving the rifle its shine, which again also adds to its appearance during an event. The third advantage is that the bolt slides open, which means you can do inspect arms, which is a drill movement. Most model rifles don't even have a moving bolt or a functioning trigger. That does not mean that it can be modified to work as a real firearm. It is strictly an aesthetic choice made by the company, and it's paying off for them. Advantage. The fourth advantage here is the bayonet lug, which can affix fake ceremonial drill bayonets. They're about they're as blunt as a drill saber. So again, it's not an actual bayonet. So with pros come cons, and there are some cons to using this model. The first is the rifle's durability. This is not something we would use for exhibition drill, which is more commonly known as trick drill. Everyone's familiar with that. It's the spinning moves that you'll see. It is not properly balanced to spin very well, and again, it's not durable, which is why we would call it the parade rifle amongst ourselves, specifically used for parades. I would say that the second con to this is that the metal cannot be easily touched back up. Again, it's zinc, it gets its color from electroplating, which means that you can't easily paint over it. You also cannot engrave it because you would see an entirely different color under it, because zinc is not black. The third disadvantage is Denex doesn't sell replacement parts. Unlike Drill America or Daisy, you would have to purchase an entirely new rifle if any of these parts, like a single part would break on this and you have to buy a whole new rifle, which is obviously pricey. Our Honor Guard has a set of these rifles to use for parades, on-campus events, industry dinners, etc. We would use it specifically for ceremonial purposes. This is not a rifle I think any of us would recommend for exhibition drill. Again, it's just far too fragile. If anyone would like more information on this rifle, look below the video, and if you have any questions that aren't covered there, feel free to post them in the comments and hit the subscribe button. Furthermore, you can follow our channel to see more videos on the flags we use. I'm going to do a couple more about the drill rifles specifically and other brands that we have around here, and also to see some of our color guard events. Thank you. Thanks for watching.